Hot off the heels of Young Justice being cancelled, another show is got the axe from HBO Max. This time, it's Batman the Caped Crusader. And this is the show that was going to be kind of taking place in the same, I don't know if it's the same exact universe, but the kind of succeeding Batman the Animated Series, which, if you see anything that I've done on here, you might know is my favorite TV show of all time, animated or otherwise. It is an amazing show. It is the ultimate definitive version of Batman outside the comics. And it's amazing and it's great. And it spawned a whole bunch of other things. All the depictions of the characters are great. The voice acting for all the characters are really well done. So it is an amazing show. And so obviously you would think that making another show or a sequel or a prequel, I guess more of a prequel to that, would be a good thing. But then, as we talk about a lot in this day and age, we know that's not really a good thing usually. But if we look over here, Batman Caped Crusader, the animated series, is not going to be moving forward. Now, it hasn't completely been scrapped. It's still going to be shopped around, so someone else could pick it up and continue on with it. But HBO Max is not going to show it. Now, this comes after, like I said, Young Justice was just canceled. We just made a video on that. And some other DC properties in particular have been canceled. And looking at it, they are really cleaning things up at Warner Brothers, perhaps? I don't know. It could just be that, or it could be some other things. Now, as it mentions in this article down here, they are getting rid of they're not, see, live action and kids family programming are not going to be part of their focus in the future. And they've mentioned how they've gotten rid of a lot of cartoons and kids programming and stuff. So that could be partially why, although I personally wouldn't consider this like a kids project. Like, if this was a really good Batman animated show, there's no way they would have canceled this show. That just tells me there was stuff in this they did not like, they didn't think it was good, and that's why that they've canceled it, or at least decided not to run with it. And this is the same kind of thing that's going on with these other things. Like, you could maybe come up with another reason why this is happening, and there may be other factors, and there are probably multiple factors, but the root cause of this, I believe, is just the fact that it's not something they think is going to be good. It's not something they think is going to be widely received by the audience. And even when we talked about when DC Fandom came out, Greg and I talked about this show and what like the people that were making it, Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, and them were talking about. And they were talking about, they did mention some cool things and nods to the show, but then they had to come in with making sure that it is covered in modern day politics and modern day social things, and it's really inclusive and diverse. And that was the thing they led with, because that's what a lot of things they led with at DC Fandom last year and all of their things. But that, like, it's like, ugh, like, you can have stuff like that, but you go around leading with it and making that the focal point, and that's definitely going to turn people off. And apparently something, I don't know if it was that kind of stuff or something, but something turned off the people at WB and DC, whoever made this decision to not want to move forward with this. And could DC be turning around? I don't know. They've chopped off some stuff that we figure was probably going to not turn out really well. So could they be turning around and maybe starting to get things in the right direction? We'll see. Like, once I start seeing some successful movies and TV shows, like, not just like, but that's, widely received as good, that people like it and enjoy it and stuff, then yeah, maybe they are. But I think this is definitely a start. I don't know what their motivations are. Maybe they're seeing that these things they've been doing over the past several years is not going to make them a lot of money. I don't know. Time will tell, but this has definitely been an interesting turn of events with the amount of things that they've been canceling on the DC side. So we shall see what happens moving forward, but Batman Caped Crusader won't be on HBO Max. And it could be picked up somewhere else, but we will have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think. Are you disappointed? Were you looking forward to this show? Did you think it was going to be good? Do you think it could live up to the Batman the Animated Series from the 90s? And do you think someone else is going to pick it up, or is it just going to be shelved forever? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.